Happy Boxing Day, everyone, especially the DTL crew. I'm Frank Ciaran.
I'm Ciaran Thornton, and it's actually kind of weird to be doing Boxing Day and not at Santa Anita, huh? It's been a while. Jeez.
I was thinking the same thing, my friend. It's like bizarro world, but not necessarily in a bad way. You used to waking up and getting right into the Santa Anita opening day card, which for those who don't know has been postponed until Sunday, December 28th. But we've had a little bit of a good run here at Oaklawn, so
the
why not celebrate?
The racing's fantastic, and look at this weather they're getting there. Like, my word, it's California weather, it looks like.
Is that right? Well,
sunny, no snow, no rain, no nothing. I'm like, wow.
I mean, I see what I see on the TV, but I have not looked at the actual temperature. So no snow, no rain, sunny skies, good racing, competitive fields, tricky sequences.
Yes.
We're here for those who are joining us for the first time. Welcome. We are focusing on player-friendly 50% takeouts, low takeout, high minimum wagers, $3 late pick 3 at Oaklawn Park, $5 late double. That's what we're all about. Before we get going, though, Ciaran, I just have to. Santa accidentally dropped something off at my house with your name on it. It says Ciaran, so I'm going to open this up. Look at that, Ciaran.
Oh, very nice.
What is it? Oh, look what Santa brought you today. Winners!
Oh, there we go.
Oh!
Well, I need some.
Ciaran got winners.
I need some because I had to sleep on the couch last night. I thought it was a smart idea to buy matching T-shirts for me and the wife. And I don't know what the issue is. Like, this was the shirt I got the wife, okay?
All
right.
In the spirit of the season.
And here's the shirt I'm wearing. I mean, I don't see what the issue is. Like, what's going on? I mean, I got us matching shirts, and yeah.
Nobody said
I don't know what's going on here, Frank.
Nobody said this was a rated G show. This is M for mature audiences only. We're drinking, we're gambling, and every once in a while, Ciaran shows up with a risque off-color T-shirt. But that's okay. That's what we're here to have fun.
I've been playing some of the contests, Frank, here at Oaklawn, and actually, as we've been doing, I mean, we've only doing it a couple of weeks. But I'm starting to notice a trend, and we've kind of picked up a little bit on it. But it really pays to look at the will pays and the probables on the pick 3 and the doubles in and out of sequences once you can, because you can see some, sneaky money. And going into that last race, the 2 was the clear double or the clear 7, was the clear pick 3, pick 4, pick 5 horse into all the sequences and was paying into the favorites here like it was. But on the doubles, the 2 was the one that got all the money. And look who won the last race, the 2. So, I mean, when you see that kind of thing, they must have got some information as the sequence was going on or the first leg was out. But it's something I ended up doing a bet just because of that into this leg, just seeing that money in there and what the pays were. So, I mean, it's useful looking at that. I mean, use the information you have available.
We're going to use that because that's what we do on the show. 2 shows ago, we had our buddy Nick Sievers find some hidden money on a horse that we ended up using who won, and we ended up hitting a nice community double for close to $700. Well, let's do it here, Ciaran. We got 20 minutes to start this $3 late pick 3. It is a stakes race. The winner of last year's race is back to defend her title. This is the Pippin, 8.5 furlongs on the main track. I thought it was a 3-horse race, but at the end of the day, it might really just be a 2-horse race. But I don't know. I'm looking at the board, and the 3 horses I thought were the only ones who could win are the 3 who are taking money. But what are you doing here?
I thought the 6 looked really solid, but I also liked the 2 and the 3, which is why I ended up kind of splitting my things. And then the other thing I thought, the 5 looked interesting, and my notes were it was one for us to look at, will pays in and probables out with the number 5. I mean, I thought the 6 was looked, I mean, it's won 3 in a row, bullet work last week, but my notes were beatable, and then the number 3, McPeak horse, jock and trainer, 2 or 3, no work since the last race, November 27, but that's not unusual for the horse.
Yeah.
And then number 4, same trainer as the number 2, which is the one I actually liked, Queen Aesthetic. Ramon's on some best of the day workouts here at Oaklawn Park. And the interesting thing, Frank, when I was telling you, when I was looking at the wheel pays, the 2 into the 2 was essentially second favorite for a while on the doubles. And what is it actually paying now? 2 into the 2 is paying
it didn't get hammered that it's really about the 6 and the 3 and the double.
So it drifted up quite a bit, but when I noticed
the win pool, when I 5-2 off the 10-1 line in the win pool.
So I mean, when I was looking at that previous race and I saw the kind of money that was coming in on 2 on the double, and then who they were betting it on the next, the 2's an upgrade, and of course now the 2's 5-2, so that cat's out of the.
The 2's going to drift though. I mean, based on that double pay, the 2's going to go off higher than that. The 6 is probably going to go off favored at 8-5 ish, maybe less, and then the 3 is the second choice. So the 2 is taking sneaky money on the tote and was in the double. Yes. But the final will pays though really say the 6 is only paying $8, and then the 3 is only paying 13. Then the 2 and the 5 are both paying 46. The 2 is bet a lot more in the pick 3 though than the 5. So it's really all about the 6, 3, and the 2 in the next leg. So let me put up your ticket because. And
I did 2 tickets, and I'm definitely going with the 2 tickets now. I did have some notes where I might have put the 5 in on a ticket, but I will say, when I'm live on a double into the, just playing before we got here on the show into the 2, 3, and 6. But the reason I actually used the 2 in the last, I didn't like the 2 in the last race originally. It was the money I saw coming in, especially coming in on 2 that I liked here. So I think 2 is a live one, and it might be one I might throw a win bet out if this horse drifts up a little bit more. Queen Azteca.
That's smart. The win play. I'm with you. Look, if you look, my main ticket is the 6-3 spread tight, and then I come back 6-3 single spread, and then I have one ticket with the 2 here, just with my 2 A's in the next, because I thought the 2 looked a little sneaky as well. I don't know if I want to do more with the 2 here. We'll have options going forward with the double, depending on where we stand in the pick 3. I think you guys get out of here with the 2, 3, and 6. Yeah. Before we talk a little bit more, let me just welcome people because they're joining us on their Boxing Day. Look at this. This is my sister in the house. Kimmy the Kid is here. Kimmy the Kid Scatoni. You're going to win today, Ciaran, because she's the ultimate mush.
Oh, there we go.
She's going to mush me. Hey, Kim, love you. Happy day after Christmas. Thanks for joining us. RDW Racing Downwind is actually in Tokyo, Japan. And here he is watching our show. Follow him on Twitter on X. Great Hong Kong selections and all tracks all over North America. Love Chill Daisy. I think you're joining us for the first time. Love your handle. Welcome. Hi. Happy Boxing Day. And then, Ciaran, you mentioned the contest, the Oaklawn Park contest that you're playing in, I believe.
Yeah, Dan
H is too. So
I did the cheap one. I didn't bother doing the bigger one. I just did the $70 one just to get back in the swing of live money contests again.
It sounds like you're not doing well. I can tell because you're already poo-pooing it.
Oh, no, I'm in 3rd place. So, I mean,
look at that.
I mean, that's not saying a whole lot, but.
Well, hey, 3rd place is better than last place, right?
Yes, indeed.
Real quick, Dan H. giving himself a hard time. He liked the 5-4-2 best, but didn't box. Went 4-5 on top in exacta. All right, so Dan H. is I don't know. Are you playing in the 71 or the more expensive one, Dan? Let us know. Because Ciaran's in the 71, I believe, right, Ciaran?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's look forward. Let's see what's sneaky, what's happening here. Let's call up the probables.
Well, so the next race, and we talk about it all the time, Frank, reading the conditions. So this next race had an interesting condition. Like if you read down, and I had a little thing that I like to do when I read said condition. Oh, was it race 8? No, maybe I'm thinking of race 9 is what I'm jumping to. It was one of those. Where is it?
Yeah, it's a weird allowance. Non-winners a 3 lifetime or something.
Yeah, non-winners a 3 lifetime.
They don't run that in California, by the way. They don't run.
No, but I like reading those kind of conditions because what I look for then is recent winners are the ones I found that over the years it's usually recent winners who they've got a smart trainer owner group who are sneaking into the condition,
right?
Or it's someone off the bench. It's usually one or the other, and I especially like it when they meet either criteria and they're kind of a price. So that's usually what I'll look for, in a race like that. It doesn't always work out, but when it does, I get paid sometimes. And there's a couple of price horses I do like in race 9.
Before you do that, Ciaran, real quick though, do you have a typo up there? Because you have 6 with 6-1-3-6-8, and then 3-2 with 5-1.
Oh no, that's 6 with 5-1-3-6-8. Sorry.
6. Hold on, 6 with. Okay, 5. So the 5. Yeah, I was going to be 5-1-6-3-8.
Yep.
Hold on, let me fix this for you. We don't want to put up. All right, so to start the pick 3, you're doing 6 with
5-1-3-6-8.
1. Isn't it nice that you have an editor, quality control built right in? And your second one's okay, 5-1-3?
Yep, that one's fine.
Look at that. I saved
it was just me and the thought process behind the secondary back, and I kind of had a question mark if I was going to do it. But the fact that I like the 2 so much now with the way the sneaky money was coming in, it's a little tighter with a couple of prices I'm hoping for, and the other 2 legs along with it.
Well, let me see who I have up in the next leg. I was all about the 10. I don't even have your 5, 1, 6, or 3. I don't have any of your horses.
And I don't have your 10. And the reason I jumped on, so the 1 here last out, up in class, 2 straight wins, trainer, and I thought the jockey's due for a heater. And then this is one of those horses, won 2 in a row in April, then 1 in June, and got into this condition, the 3 non-winners. And then the number 5, what I really was interested. Are you using the 5 in that next leg, Frank?
No.
5 in the next leg, drops in class. And if you look at it, Pratt rode this horse 7 times in a row through claims. And that always is a huge, Pratt bothered to stick around on this horse, and it won 2 in a row on Pratt as well. So before that last race.
Okay.
And I was like, well, it's one of those meets my condition, has won 2. It's in, non-winners are 3, blah, blah, blah.
Well, you know what? We might both be crying after the next race because right now the current favorite combo from the Pippin into race 9 is the 3 to the 8. And I don't think either one of us even have.
I've got the 8. I have the 8.
You do, but where? Let's see. Last.
Yes. And the reason
you don't have it on your ticket with the 3 and the 2, and that horse is the big favorite.
Yeah, I mean,
I have it 4th.
The 6 and the 8 are both Jacobson horses, and the 8's the one that Ramon's on. And Jacobson owns both horses, so I mean, I had to include it in there. I thought, it's one of those. I thought it was tough to the point I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money because if it chalks out, I don't think it's going to pay a whole lot. So
all right, so the 3 to the 8 is $8. The 3 to the 3 is $9. So the 3 is also taking a lot of money in the next leg. Where are we at with that horse? I don't even have that horse.
I have the 3. I mean, one of my doubles that I was going to put up here when we were doing it, I didn't put my doubles up yet because I thought I wanted to see, but my larger double in the next race would have been 3 in the next leg to 3 in the last race. But I had a criteria. I wanted it to pay at least $120, but I don't think that's going to be happening. So I think it's going to be on the fly kind of double. See what happens in this race. I think is how I'm going to look at it.
Yeah, I think I had the 3 originally, but I didn't want to spend more money. And I was, this race, I practice what I preach. I've been telling everybody when you have a sprint race at Oaklawn, start handicapping from the outside in. Yep. And that's exactly what I did. So I'm happy to lose. I'm happy to lose to those horses. The 3 is absolutely logical, though. 5-2 on the line.
Yes.
Has quality form, stakes form from last year. But this is a 3-year-old. Couldn't really get things going, earlier in the year. Lay off, blah, blah, blah. I think the horse is beatable. But, I mean, you only have that horse. Let me see. That's not your top choice. It's your third choice. So we're both kind of So that's a beatable horse, I believe. Yeah. Let's look at the board here again.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I'm looking to see if I can do a double out of this race on my contest. So I'm trying to.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm trying to see what I can do with the 2 here because, I'm alive to a double with the 2. And I'm like, what can I do? Who's the 2 paying decent to that I like in the next race? Like the 2 to the 3 is paying 36. Not horrible. 2 to the 1 is 228. 2 to the 5 is 64. I mean, 2 to the 6. This is good enough on my contest. I've got $95 left, I think, Frank, where even me doing a $5 double, 2 into my horses that I have is going to pay pretty decent. It's still going to leave me a bankroll for the late double. So I think I'm probably, in my live money contest, going to do a $5 double, 2 with 1, 3, 5, 6, 8. So that'll cost me $25. And if it hits, come catch me in the contest. If it doesn't, I get to fire away in the next leg.
I'm going to come back and play a saver pick 3 because I do not have the horses taking money in the next leg. And I do want to be alive to the 2 horses I like in the last. So those are, just looked on optics, 3. I'm talking about race 8 now, Ciaran. 3, 8, and 10. So I'm going to come back 6-3 with 3, 8. See, this is why we do the show, right? We're looking at the real-time information available to us, and we are taking advantage of it. So 1, 2, 3 times 2 is 6. This is only going to cost me an extra $18. I was under my $100 anyway. So, guys, here is my revised, my additional pick 3. Let me just throw it real quick here on. I'm also coming back and playing 6-3 here with the 3, 8, and 10, who I don't have on my main tickets, who are taking money, single to my top pick in the last. So I'm happy with that pivot right there. And you have 7 minutes to post.
And you've got the 10. Actually, you actually liked the 11 in the last race, right?
In race.
Oh, no, that's me. I was going to think, how do we land on the same horse? Because because I actually landed on that horse just so I could talk smack about the name because I mistyped it earlier and I was laughing. It's Twirling Toilet. I think it's Toilette or something. So I was like, oh, yeah.
You talking about race 10?
Yeah, I was like, the way my bets have been going lately, I'm going to totally use the horse. It's Toilet. So.
Here's Ciaran.
Swirling around.
And here comes Twirling Toilet.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is funny. Twirling Trier. I don't know. I know a little bit of French, but I don't know what that word is.
And then, because I know, like the last few days we've done this show, this is probably going to be me.
Oh, you came to play today, Ciaran. After you and I got into it on Sunday, you came to your A game, man. I love it.
You thought I was getting it into you. I was mad at the horse racing gods pissing on excuse my Irish there.
No, I was mad because you never congratulate me when I win. I was a little sensitive last time, so I apologize. But when I set up today's show, I called this the real, that show, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, or whatever, the Real Horse Players of Oaklawn Park, because we got into it last time.
Oh, we're here. I made sure to get a sound for you today. There we go. There you go.
The journey's long, but you have.
I don't know. I'm not going to say I don't have confidence because I always come to the show and to the windows with confidence, but I had a really hard time with races 9 and 10 here. This was a very, very tough way to close out the card, and that's what Oaklawn's been doing, right? We talked a little bit about maybe not having these six horse fields to start the sequence, even though they're stakes races. But I'll tell you right now, the last 2 races of the card have been incredible every day. Real quick, while Ciaran's working on his play, Johnny Banks, thank you for joining us, Johnny. He's going 2, singling the 2, the third choice, get a little value, 8, 10, 11, and singling the 3 in the last. Oh, I have the 3 on my spread ticket. We'll come back to that with Ciaran when he's done.
Wisdom. Yes, I thought, depending on what the pays are, a double I had, like my chalk double for the next race was going to be 3-3, but I wanted it to pay $120. I thought that was the logical double, so I agree with his single.
I like that. We're going to talk about that. Remind me when we do the double discussion, Ciaran, because you keep mentioning that you want to have a target. So just maybe make a note of that when we get into the double. That's really good advice and things that every player should do. But
it's actually cost me some doubles on our show, but I want a certain number, and I'm going for a certain number. And if I don't get it, it means I should allocate some capital elsewhere, and maybe I'll really.
In the long run, that's going to save you money. It's going to save you money because the risk return isn't worth it because you're spending a lot to make a little or break even. So I actually think that's a really good point to discuss in the next race. Anyway, Brooklyn John, thank you for joining us. Happy Boxing Day. Let's see, 1-6 with 6-8 with 5-9. He's using the 1 here. I thought the 1 had a little bit of a look, but I don't know. The inside bothers me.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Evan's been riding really well. He's 0 for 11 for this trainer. This trainer is 1 for 75 in non-graded stakes.
Wait, say that again is what?
1 for 75, the trainer. So that's a
Moquette?
That's a
that's shocking. But I'm looking stakes races here. I got 4% out of 54 starts. Wow, that is shocking because Ramo.
And he's really off to a slow meet, and he's having a Glatt moment, like Glatt did at Del Mar. He's 1 for 18, and you wouldn't normally. I mean, I bet a couple of his horses early when we were doing early in the meet. They just nothing.
I remember Dan H structuring now, but here are my choices: 3-6-2, same as us. 6-10 again, spready and spready. Okay, well, good luck, Dan. You don't have to tell us what you're doing in the contest, obviously. Keep that close to your vest. But we want to know the result after this race if you're moving up and down the leaderboard. Ciaran, did you get your contest play in?
I did.
2 minutes to post.
I'm actually debating if I'm on my own betting here. I mean, I'd like slightly more than 4-1 on Queen Azteca, but.
Are you thinking about doing a win bet?
Yeah. I mean, I'm alive. I mean, I'm not hedging. I'm pressing what I thought was sneaky money I saw before we came on the show. I mean, let's look at how much is in the pool. And then what sucks here though is they could possibly hammer it late. Although looking at the money right now, it's all about the 6 and the 3.
Yeah, let me look at optics again real quick with the imputed odds. They have Queen Azteca at like 9-1. I don't think your horse is going to get hammered late. The 6 is 8-5, and then the 3 is around 2-1. So I think you're probably looking at similar. Let me look at because Ciaran, remember the 2 did not take as much money in the double and the pick 3 as it was taking early in the win pool. So that horse is on the drift. So that's something we need to talk about, right? Like there's all different kinds of money. A lot of times you see the barn money, which comes in early. So that shows up right away. And we saw Queen Azteca open at 5-2 off a 10-1 line. So that's significant in my opinion. And now on the drift. Then we have the late money that comes in is probably a little smarter, but
I will say the reason I'm alive to a double was I had Queen Azteca as a possible, on my pick 3 ticket. Yeah. And when I was running through and looking at the will pays and the probables, I was like,
taking money.
I was like, the 7 was dominant on the pick 3, pick 4, pick 5. And as they started betting that prior race, 2 started getting all the money on the doubles into the 3. When I initially looked, 2 into the 3 was paying 10, 2 into the 6 was paying 11, and 2 into the 2 was paying 22. And I was like, oh, this 2 is really live because they're actually hitting a sneaky horse I like in the next race.
I think you're absolutely right. But I don't think that's computer money. I think that's barn money and maybe on-track connection money because the computers ended up the 2 is now paying 46. Yeah. So and they send it in on the 6 at paying $8 and the 313. So this will be very interesting. Barn money versus computer money. Let's see who wins.
And I saw it as one of those things like, we look at the pick 3, pick 4, pick 5, and the 7 in the last race was dominant until we got to the last race. And then all of a sudden they hated the 7 and they went to the They went
No,
to the
it's
2.
fascinating. Like we talk about, you know, a lot of people complain about, well, you should just stop betting or whatever. I'm like, no, you know what? There's enough good information out there. It doesn't matter. Like barn money, computer money, whatever it is. These are financial markets, right, Ciaran?
Yeah. If you've ever seen Frank's show at Del Mar, and I used to step in for him as well.
Yeah, the newcomers, yeah. Follow the money. What happened? Did we lose you? We lost him. Typical. He's gonna blame my internet. Watch, like he always does. The guy drops out of the show more than Tim Leary dropped out from taking acid in the 70s, and he blames my internet.
It's my.
Come on, DTL Crew. You know it. You know it. All right. Good luck, everyone. They're at the gate. It's only a 6-horse field, but it is an interesting race. Current favorite number 6, standout sensation at 6-5. Also the fave in the doubles and the will pays. I'm going to keep this on. I usually mute it and walk away, but I'm going to stick around because Ciaran dropped out. Let's see what happens here.
I'm back.
Queen Azteca was also there as well, but the worst.
All right, I'm going to mute this now.
In the meantime, they round the turn. Reagan's Flame is on the lead, just the neck. Standout sensation outside, matching her. Gap of 2. Penwar in the 3rd position.
We're going to get you new internet for Christmas, Ciaran.
No, it's since I did that last Windows update, my camera keeps crashing on me.
In the middle, and 3 back to In Just My Heels, still at the rear with a half mile to go. She's under a loose rein now. Approaching the 4th turn, standout sensation, really turning up the pressure here. Reagan's Flame on the inside. Standout sensation without being asked goes to the lead. Reagan's Flame behind in 2nd, losing position. She's done. Here comes Queen Azteca.
Come on, Queen.
Down on the inside as they round the 4th turn. She's shaking
That's been the winning move, Ciaran.
Come on, Queenie.
Dropped out in Just My Heels at the back. Top of the stretch here. Here's Queen Azteca.
Come on, baby.
That to win?
Of course. Win show. Not going to have enough for last. That was a good.
The other horse is just better, but wow, the 2 ran a great.
That was a great
race.
move, though.
No, the 2. Well, it's not. Ciaran, that was a great analysis of how to play the races. I mean, the 6 is just a better horse.
Yeah, by
but
far.
I mean, where was the 3? The 2 absolutely dusted the 3.
Yep.
So I think they were both. Look at the gallop out. Who was that on the gallop out? That's the 2 on the gallop out.
Yeah, no, I lost my camera. Something happened with the 2 at the start, right? Was there some bumping or something? I don't know.
I didn't see because you distracted everybody with your disappearing act.
No, this camera keeps every time I'm moving away and look at another sheet, the camera's blip, blip.
What is wrong? You got a new webcam or something?
Ever since I updated that last Windows update has just been killing my.
Oh, it's Windows' fault. Yeah.
It must mean, well, I got 3 more days. I got to buy a new laptop, write it off for this year.
There you go. Let me roll through real quick. Johnny Banks. Welcome, Johnny. What did you have? You had the 3. You singled the 2. Dang. That was very smart. The 2 was the value of the race, and the 2 took sneaky money.
And we saw the sneaky money. Before I got cut off, I was saying Frank did the newcomer seminar at Del Mar. It still does. Not as many days as it used to, and I used to step in for him. And one of the big things we would tell everyone is use the information. I mean, would be like track the odds as they move up and down. You look
follow the money.
You'll find guys are doing a lot of research and spending a lot of money. You're just piggybacking the information that you can see for clear out there, you know?
Matt Miller, an amazing player and really good tournament player. He studies market signals a lot. Yes, he does handicapping. He's all good. He's good at everything. But when he's playing in a contest, he wants strong market signals because he's not betting a little to win a lot. He is going to push all in and crush doubles that may be considered too chalky for most players. But if the market signals are correct, he's going to have a big bet on the most likely, most probable outcomes in a given race. Johnny Banks is saying something about the first turn. We'll have to watch the replay.
When I came back in, I heard something that it said it involved the 2 and blah, blah.
Did it involve the 6? Am I the winner?
Maybe.
No, let's see.
No,
I don't know what happened.
No, not going to happen like that.
I like that. I like that Oaklawn shows like 4 views here. How about that? But they don't have a drone view. I like the drone view. Okay, it looks like it's not affecting the 6. So we'll see what happens. Tom Amos, Luis Saez, 9-5 on the morning line. No surprise there. Standout sensation was a standout in that race. Well, the good news is we're all alive. It'll be interesting to see how this impacts the double pool. So, Ciaran, you put yours up here. 6 with spread. Good for you.
Yeah, so my spread ticket made it out. Yeah, my spread ticket made it out, so that's okay.
That's okay. That's good. I have 6 spread tight, 6 single spread, and then that last one is dead. And I have another one alive. 6 with the again, we followed the money. These are the 3 horses taking money I didn't use. Single to my top pick in the last. I'm probably going to regret not using my 5 there because I have the 5 on my other ticket. That might just be, I don't know why I was being stupid and I was being a little cheap there. But anyway, we'll look at the doubles and we'll see what's going on. Dan H. Speed King was a very defensive use in my pick 3 tickets.
Yeah, well, I thought the same thing. And it was one of those, if there was a chalk that was going to win, it would be that one. But yeah, I thought it might be a spready race. We'll see what the will pays are, though, or what.
Well, it's not official yet. I think they're doing the. Are they still doing the inquiry? I don't know. I'm not official yet, but it's like they're sending the information via tin cans and string. Let's see.
No, the inquiry's against my number 2, Frank. So I guess they're saying the 2 interfered with someone. So my wouldn't have mattered if he'd be coming down. It looks like. Yeah,
if he comes down, maybe. I mean, it's okay if he comes down as long as he comes down to 3rd, right? Because you have in your contest.
Yeah, show. I'll take a show.
Dan H. I think Suncroft is decent value, but also. Yeah, we're gonna see what the tote looks like, Dan. They're still deciding this race.
Yeah,
we'll find out where the money is.
What sucks about this? We only have 15 minutes, and we were talking about it earlier, Frank. Like when they take the winner's circle, it's like 19 minutes to the next race, and we're like, now we're stuck with an inquiry, so we can't actually see what the probables or anything are.
And this is the start of the double.
Yeah, we can't see it, but others can.
Johnny Banks, she cut the 1 off at the first turn. Where did the 1 finish?
Right behind her, I think.
Okay, that's fine.
Then as long as I just go one place behind, I still get my show money anyway.
Correct. So this really doesn't impact you at all. Keep her up, put her down, doesn't matter. For the purposes of Ciaran's contest, he has show money on the 2 to kind of churn and keep.
But if she had won, it would have been another one of those things where I would have been on my phone after I threw the laptop across the floor.
Well, I want to go back and talk about that too a little bit, Ciaran, because you actually as soon as we started talking about that race, that was the first horse you talked about because you were looking at race 7 into race 8 to see if there were any sneaky betting patterns.
Yep,
and you discovered that the 2 was taking off that 10-1 morning line. The 2 was taking a lot of sneaky money in the double. I think we discerned that was really like barn money and like smart handicapper money as opposed to computer money. Because at the end of the day, the computers flooded the market late and made the 6 and the 3 the heavy choices and kind of ignored the 2. But the 2 ran a great race. That was a good pick.
Well, I'll say I actually think it was just the smart money got like one of the things I said I like looking at is like 7 was pick 3, pick 4, and pick 5 chalk into the previous race, before this one. And it finished nowhere in the race. And when we got to that race, the horse that ended up winning the 2 was the one that they hammered in the double. So someone got some information, some smart money. And then
I think that was barn money. I really do.
I mean, no, the other 2 before, the 2 into the 2. So in that
Oh, you're talking about the winner of race 7.
Yeah, and the favorite into that race on the pick 3, pick 4, pick 5 finished nowhere. But when they did the double from that 2 races prior into this race, they jumped off the 7 and they hammered the eventual winner. And that eventual winner, a lot of that money with that winner came into the 2 here. That's why I was looking at it. Didn't work, but that was the reasoning.
Hey, Ciaran, 380 to 420 to show.
Oh, there we go.
Oh no, it's on track. Sorry.
Oh,
380. Still, that's pretty good.
That's actually not bad.
That's really good.
I was actually going to push all in on the show, but I was like, well, if I'm so confident, let me do the win. But hey.
Oh, okay. So tell us where you're at with the contest, so we have an idea. Yeah, look at Johnny Banks, 380 to show. That was a great price.
I'm in 6th place.
Second?
Number 6. I'm at $95, but that's one correct double away from winning, you know?
And have you made your minimums, all that fun stuff?
All good to go. Okay,
so you're all set with that. What does the leader have?
Leader has 297 and has done nothing. He's done all his minimums. He's done all his minimums because he hit an exacta for $290.
Okay.
And has posted since.
So who's the leader? What's the name?
Yeah, the guy in 2nd place is doing what usually knocks me out of contests. 800 different tries in a race and hit one of them.
Tell me the names of the first 2 people.
Jeff Van Cleve first. Joseph Bowes second. Okay. Ryan, who's always Petrunik. He's always on top of these things. He will go all in. But he did a win.
Is Nick playing in that contest? Nick Sievers, or is he playing in the other one?
He's in this one as well. Let me see where Nick is. He's still alive. He's
You broke up, Ciaran. You're breaking up, man. I can't hear you.
Nick in 20th place for $1.50. So he's just one trifecta away from winning it.
All right. So let's talk about this race real quick, though. Real quick, let me see. 10, 9, 7, 8, 11. 3, 8, 10. I got a million horses in this leg. Ciaran is 5, 1, 3, 6, 8. So we're super, super spready. Let everybody else know. Let us know what everybody else has. Dan H says, Ciaran, go for the win. First gets 600.
Oh, I always on this one.
Yeah.
There's no seat. I mean, I just didn't think I was going to get knifed in that last contest, or I would have gotten more aggressive. But it is what it is.
All right. Well, this is what we do best, Ciaran. Look at this. Speed King, 7 to 5.
Yeah.
You, me, and Dan H are all very lukewarm on that horse. I mean, I came back and
let me see what the probable. So the 3 into the 3 for $5. Is that $7? Oh,
$7.80 in the double. Right?
No, I looked at. Let me see. My thing.
6-3 is $7.80. The will pay.
No, I was looking at 3-3. Oh no, I'm looking at the probables into the next. I'm sorry, Frank.
Can we start with the will pays? Is that all right?
Sure.
Just only because I want to see, if this money is real. So right now, the 6 to the 3. If you had the winner of the first leg, the winners in this race, if it's the 3 wins at $7.80, that's for $1. Then we're looking at $14 to the 8, $18 to the 10. See, this is why I use those horses, because those are the top 3 choices that we're paying in the probables, and they're also in the will pays. Let me just look real quick here on about the pick 3, because we found, and I'm working on a really good book, and I'll tell you guys about it another time. But a really smart player said that the pick 3 will pays are more useful than the double will pays, because the computer teams don't. We have access. We can see what the double probables are. They don't want us to see that, so they bury the money in the pick 3. So in the pick 3, the 3 is the favorite at 49, significant. Then the 7 at 83, and then the 10 at 127. So it's really all about those 3 horses, Ciaran, and we did not have any of those horses as our top pick.
Nope. I mean, I as I was saying there, when I came in and I said my chalky chalk double out of this race, if I was forced to, was going to be depending on a pay, and it was 3 into the 3. And I said I wanted for my $20 double $120 plus. Right now, the 3 to the 3 is paying $65, so 4 times. That's way more than I would hope. So I'm actually going to do that double now. I mean, it might get hammered down a bit, but from what we've seen, a lot of these things, if it gets hammered down, I don't think it's going to drop below $30. So I'm definitely going to be doing that double.
I'm glad you brought that up because I told you to remind me and I had already forgotten. So why don't you explain to the audience, for those who haven't maybe been watching and understanding what we do with the probables and the money and all that stuff. You're setting a target for yourself that if you hit, you want to have at least make X amount of money. Can you explain that concept and why you even came up with that number?
Well, this is one of these races where if it chalks out, I was thinking it's going to pay kind of low. And I thought, I always, when I look at these sequences, what's a chalk I can do and kind of hammer? But I still thought it was wide open. I was like, all right, if I'm going to do a chalk, the most I'm going to spend on it is $20. And I thought 3 in this leg and 3 in the next would be what I thought would be the logical chalk. And I was like, I wanted to pay $120, so it's going to cover my other bets, because the whole idea
for $1 or for X amount of times
for $1.
So you thought a certain combination for a $1 double or the $5 double?
$5.
Okay, so yeah, okay. The lowest you want for a $5 double single is $120?
$20, give or take, because I want to walk away with a little bit of
How
money.
How do you come up with that number? Based on the morning line, or based on your?
I've ratcheted it. I've taken it down. It's all dependent on what my pool, what my bankroll is for that double. So that's essentially
I see. Okay.
That's my cover and get out. You know what I mean? But I don't want to cover and lose money. So if I'm covering and lose money, I may as well fire away at my second choice or do a win bet. So that's the way I approach it. So sometimes
what are you spending here? What are you spending in your play right now as it is?
As it is
75, 120-ish, 129, right?
Yeah.
So that's where you got the number from. Okay, that makes sense. I never really thought of it that way. All right, so let's look at the probables. Let's see which combos you're going to play and which ones you're going to throw out.
So that 3 into the 3 is paying 61, and even if the smart money comes in and hammers it, it probably will only drop to 30 or 40, which is going to cover it 5 times. So I'm going to do that $20 double 3-3. So I'm definitely
you have to up your amount, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to do a $20 double 3 with 3.
Hold on, let me put it on the screen for you, Ciaran. So $20 double. Yeah.
3 with 3.
And this represents your strongest opinion. So actually not your strongest, but if it chalks out, this is what you want to take away from it. Got it. Okay. That's very interesting. We haven't really talked about that concept before. I like that.
And then one of my other bets that I was looking at was going to be just $5, 351 into 596. So let's look and see what that's paying now. So
hold on. Why that? 351.
So because
top 3 choices with I see, because you got whacked out of that double, the 3 and the 2, pick 3. Yes. So you're going to come back and play the 513 with 356 combo. But let's see what they pay.
Yeah, so we're looking at the 3 with 5 is paying 110. All right, it's not bad. 3 with 6 is paying 154, and 3 with 9 is 77. So I might have to do, I don't know. I might have to not use the 3 in that case. I'm going to have to think about that one, Frank.
Yeah. I'm actually looking. I'm doing what I did last time I want to look at your numbers in the last leg, 3, 9, 5, 6, 11. I have the 5, 3, 9, 5. So the only 2 that I don't have that you're using in the last are the 6 and the 11. So I'm going to look at combos to those. And let's look at let's see who's taking the money. So who's the favorite in this leg? The 3, very heavy at 6-5.
Yep.
So in the next leg, with the favorite in this leg, let's say it went off now. Right now, the favorite combo is 3-3. Second choice is 3-9. Do I have the 9? Let me see. In the last, I have the 9, but not for a lot. And then I'm looking to see who's taking money that I don't have.
Yeah.
So I got to look at the 9, and then 1, the 7, 5, no 7, yes, 7, 5, 7, 5, 1. 1, 5, 6. Okay. So sorry about that. I just wanted to see. And let me look at optics real quick, what the imputed odds are in the double. That might give us some clues as well, Ciaran.
Yep.
That was helpful for me in the last one.
Let's see how many minutes we have so we don't run out of time here. We got 12 minutes. We got lots of time.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I might not even come back with a double. I just want to see. So according to optics, let's see the imputed odds. The 3 in the next leg is the favorite. We said that, right? So that's 4.5 to 1. Then we have the 7, who's my top pick, 5.5. Then we have the 5. Then the 9. Okay. So 5, 7, maybe the 6. We'll look at the 6 as well.
Well, so you know how I'm doing my $20 double 3 with 3, Frank? I'm also going to come back with a $5 double with my other horses, 1, 5, 6, 8 with 3, and that's another $20 double.
All right, hold on. Let me put that up for you, Ciaran. Okay, Ciaran, $5 double?
Yep, 1, 5, 6, 8 with 3. And my 1 with 3 is paying $1,500. My 5 with 3 is paying $430. The 6 is $250. The 8 is $138. So I'm happy with those pays on that.
All right. Well, speaking of that, we need to think about a communal ticket here, right?
Yes.
We've hit the communal ticket like every show.
So
I know last time it wasn't for a lot, but we still hit it.
What's the horse you say we must use in this one?
Well, the 10 is my single, but
so we have to use the 10. So
yeah, but so let me pick a fuzzy though. I think we should pick a must use and then like a long shot type horse.
Okay, so you've got the 10 as a must use. I think the 3 is
pick a wise guy one.
I think the 3 is a must use too, but I really like the 1 and the 5 based on the conditions. I'd have to say because Pratt rode the number 5 secured lender so many dang times and through the claim and whatnot.
I'm okay using the 5. I was really on the fence about the 5, and I ultimately decided not to use the 5 because Maker was a little cold. But that's not a good enough reason. It's still early in the meet, and Christian Torres, the jockey, has been terrific. So use the 5.
Yeah, I'm just going along with the man, the myth, the legend. Pratt is on it. So how do we not?
Yeah, no, I'm okay with that.
Okay, so we got 10-5 in this race, and we might throw in the 3 as a saver.
Yeah, no, let's. I want another pick. Wait, no, the 10 wasn't my. Is it the 10? No, hold on. I want to make sure I have the numbers right here. Sorry, not the 10. My top pick in this race. No, it is the 10. Is it the 10? What? Camp Daddy? No. Hold on. Let me get organized. Race 9.
All right, time for some music.
No, it is the 10. Max got excited, right? In the wrong way.
Max picking his horses.
No, it's the 10. I want to use the 10.
All right, 10-5.
So who's my wise guy one, though? 10, 10, 10. Who's the 9? How about we throw the 9 in at 20 to 1? And then you pick a bomb, too. Why don't we pick a logical and a bomb each?
Okay.
And then we'll price it out.
So your logical is the 10, right? Oh, no, your logical is your
the 10.
logical.
My logical is the 10.
And my logical is
the 9.
And my logical is I'm going to have to go with my logical is the 3, and my bomb is the 5.
So 3, 5, 9, 10.
3, 5, 9, 10. Okay, so 3, 5, 9, 10.
And then we'll price it out. You know, we might not play every combo, but we'll price it out. And then my logical in the nightcap is the 7, And my bomb is.
And what's interesting is you're logical, Frank, in the next to 7. I just wrote its odds down and didn't even write anything about it.
What does that mean?
I was like looking at it, but then liked others and didn't even go back to look at for more information on it. So,
what do you mean?
It's kind of a toss, but it's
on odds.
What's that? No, just whatever the
wrote
morning
the
line.
odds down. I don't know what that means.
Usually, when I write the horse's name, I write the morning line odds next to it, and then when I come back and revisit, I'll start writing more notes.
Oh,
I didn't think enough of the horse to write any more notes. It's on my sheet, but I never wrote it anymore. So that's a must use, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I agree. I agree.
You're talking about the 7, right?
Correct.
Okay, awesome. So let's use the 7, and then my fuzzy one is, where do I have my notes? 7. How about the 6?
Yes, I had Cooperine.
Yeah,
Trainer's 38%, third off the claim. He's won 7 of 16.
I want to use that horse because I wrote it down, but when I made my bet, I did not.
That was my third choice, I believe. So that's I don't mind that one at all.
Yeah, if you look though, see, I want that horse because I don't have that horse in my stupidly don't have that horse in my pick 3 because I wanted to see about using the horse in the double. Okay, and then put your 2 in.
My logical would be, of course, I'm going to use the other end of the chalk, the 3 in here. But my wise guy one was the 5, Eternally Grateful. It gets in light at 119 pounds. I think the rest of them are.
I'm glad you picked that because that was one of my horses.
And then gets in light. Last 2 races, the horse was 125, 124, 119 now. I think this is a mile plus race, right? I didn't write it down.
Yeah, the race 10 is indeed a mile.
And then this is the second best closer, and the trainer is 34% beaten favorite, and that usually tells me when he places horses, he places to win. I like to see that. So, all right. So we got 3, 5, 9, 10 with 3, 5, 7, 6. So $5 would be what? $100 we're spending.
4 times 4.
16. Oh yeah, times 5.
But I don't know if it's worth doing. We got to look at the combos. What is the lowest one paying?
The lowest one paying is the 3-3. Let's see what that's paying right now.
Yeah. I don't think we should do that.
It's 55. 55.
You have that already, though, right?
I have that in my. Yeah, I already have that.
Would you rather use the 3 in this leg or the 3 in the next? You pick.
The thing with the 3 in the last race, Frank, has won 2 in a row at Hawthorne. And gets it. I think it's the top weight in this race. It's 1, 2, or 3, but will the weight make a difference? And the fact that we like the 5 because of the weight, I guess we got to toss the 3 because it's higher.
In which race? Words of Wisdom?
The last race.
I'm with you, Ciaran. I actually wrote down beat. I want to beat that horse. All right. So then what's the next lowest?
The next lowest.
We don't want to play combos that are, short.
So I'm trying to see. So we get 3.
Plus, nothing good's ever come out of Hawthorne.
3 with 5 is 101. 3 with 6 is 132. 3 with 7 is 78.
Do you have the 3 in any of your pick 3s here?
I do.
Okay.
I'm alive to both 3s. And
so if the 3 wins, if the 3 wins here, you're alive.
I'm alive. Yeah, I'm alive.
And if the 3 wins here, I'm alive. I don't know. I kind of want to take on the 3 here. What do you think?
So if we dump the 3 in both legs, then we just go 5, 9, 10 with 6, 7,
5.
5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Let's just see what the lowest is going to pay on that.
So 5 with let's see. Who will be the favorite in the next 5?
Well, the favorite in this leg would be the 5. The 10. Let's look with the 10. What's the lowest payout with the 10 to the 5, 6, 7? 232, 386, and 193. Those are better.
Yeah. All right. So we're doing 5, 9, 10 with 5, 6, 7. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, I think, you know what? I think in the communal bets, it's unless one of us loves the chalk as a single, let's just not play it, right? Because this is about trying to hit something for the crew. So let me see. $5 double, 5, 9, 10, 5, 6, 7. So that's what? 3 times 3 is 9 times 5, 45. You know what, Ciaran? Let's come back and do
All right, and then I need to do
In
my
extra
bets.
time.
I'm running out of time.
Go ahead. No, put that one in. Did you put that one in?
Yeah, I put that one in. Yeah, for 45. Yes.
And then come back and do it an extra time with 10 with 5, 6, 7
Oh, geez, 10 with 5, 6, 7.
to hit that twice with the shortest ones. So
10
that's
with-
15.
Oh, jeez. I'm not
60
gonna
bucks.
Yeah, my thing now crashed doing our bet. Shit, and I'm not
All
going
right,
to
I
get
might
mine.
be able to do it. Hold on. Let me get this up.
Well, no, I can't even put my own bets in now. Geesh. Hopefully
All
they've
right,
got a
focus
drag.
on that. Focus on that. Focus on that. 1 minute to post, but they're putzing around. Just work on your stuff. I'll go to the comments. So DTL Crew. Hold on, let me hide. I absolutely loathe this timer default on StreamYard. They made the interface so much worse. Okay, so here's the DTL Crew's bet, everybody. Show us yours and who you're playing. We decided not to use the chalk in here. We each have that chalk in some combination on our pick threes, but I think we really want to just try and beat this horse. PGZ. When ye back here of allowed to get the prices that are on the screen just before they're up. I'm not sure what this means. Welcome, PGZ. You sound like you're from the UK, so welcome. Do you? Oh, the on the screen just no. You get. Unfortunately, here in America, you get the prices once the pools close, and sometimes that money comes in late. Dan H likes the 8 and the 10 in here. Well, I really like the 10. That's my topic. Terry, happy Boxing Day. Like and subscribe. Johnny Banks, 8, 10, 11. I don't think we're using. Oh, yeah, touchdown, Arkansas. Kevin Doherty, who follows us on X and is a member of the DTL Crew, he can't watch today, but he did mention that he liked the 11 in this race for what it's worth. So absolutely take a look at that horse. Let me roll through. So Scatoni is alive on one ticket to the 3, 8, 10, and on another 10, 9. I got a lot of spread here.
Yep. Well, it's the only way. I mean, we thought it was spread, but then it may end up coming back.
Well, no, I don't have the 3. I'm trying to beat the chalk here. So we'll see. Famous last words. They're still circling. Ciaran, how you doing with your bets?
I had to switch to a different broker. The one that has our money tied up is going, we want to check which state you're in.
Yeah, I tried signing up again for Amwager, and so frustrating.
I'm here on
Racing
Caesars.
downwind, the 11 is
We'd like to verify where you are. And I'm like, I'm on a laptop, dude. Why do you keep saying this?
Hold on, late information. The 11 is scratched. When did that happen? Thank
And
you, Racing Downwind. That changes a lot. Scratch the 11 here in the 9th. Touch it. Oh, that's a bummer. I mean, I had the horse in my pick 3. I don't think we had the horse, did we?
No, we did not.
Okay, so that doesn't affect us much. Some comment here about Jacobson. Where was that? So now Johnny Banks, 5, 8, 10, singling the 3 in the next. I just saw something about Jacobson here. Dan H. Yeah, Ciaran mentioned Hale. You mentioned both the Jacobson horses, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I have a little bit of a stubbornness with that trainer.
I was on him earlier when he was like owning the horses, but it seems every horse that he's sending to Oaklawn right now, he's owns them. So
yeah, well, don't remember he's the one who had the 2 to 5 on Sunday, who went down in flames.
Yep.
And ended up allowing me to hit a $750 pick 3 because I beat the horse. But then again, the horse did stumble badly, so it wasn't necessarily a. I bet the community without the chalk. Then you guys threw a good idea. Nice. Hey, welcome, Chris. Appreciate you. How about those 49ers, man? Let's go. Thank you for joining us. They're still doing the shuffle. Are your bets in, Ciaran?
Yeah, I had to go to like 10 different brokers. The one that has, that I.
But what about your contest?
Contest, I just went $10 double 3-3 and $20 double 1-5-6-8 with 3. Yeah, I just took a swung on the prize horse.
Well, you're seeing the 3 in the last race.
Yeah, because we didn't on ours, so I'm
Okay.
just I'm swinging, if you know what I mean. It's like one of those I'm going all in. Why not?
Well, yeah, I don't think that's really swinging though, because 3-3 combo is the favorite, right?
Yeah, but I was struggling here, and it's just not keeps refreshing and going. Which state are you in, sir? Like I moved a different state in the last 2 minutes.
State of confusion. That's the state we're in. State of confusion. Here's Jay, late double 3-8 with 9 2 times, 3 6 7 8 with 10. All right, good luck to you, my friend. I think you might be joining us for the first time, Jay. So welcome, Babcock, big game. Excellent covering. Go Sam Fran. Let's go. If I can get the on-course price up. I'll address this PGZ after the race because they are loading. Speed King Ciaran 6-5. That's a little exuberant.
Yep.
They're off. Good luck, everybody.
Secured lender, perfect force to the outside, and Frack Baby who's down on the rail. Another 2 lengths to Coach Jimmy D, third last. Max got excited, drops towards the back. He has one runner beat. That's Hailstorm as they go towards the far turn. Speed King is quickest at 9-5, leads by a half length, maybe 3 parts. Suncrop sent along hard. Outside of him as they round the far turn. 2.5 back to Perfect Force in the third. Drew Victory's completely given way. Then comes Heavenly Conveyance plodding along in place here with Coach Jimmy D at the top of the stretch. They're off the turn. Speed King is the leader. Speed King has put 3 lengths on his rivals now. Suncrop still behind in second. Perfect Force next. Speed King putting on a show. Furlong, he's increased the lead.
Darn it.
And Speed King, the Southwest winner last season, coming to the line strong in this sprint affair here.
Well, that was pretty good. Good for that horse.
No, that's Chalk did what it was supposed to. And actually, Frank, when the post went off, the 3-3 actually went up on the double pools to $72.
What?
Yeah. So it paid a lot more than it was creeping down. Remember, I was talking about, I hope it pays more. It ended up hitting its highest mark since we did the show, Frank. Went off at the Will Pays went off at, or the Probables went off at $72.
Wow, I wonder what combo they crushed. That's very interesting. So you're getting great value, Ciaran, if that holds.
Yeah.
That was very smart. Very smart. I was making fun of you. Well, not making fun, but so now I look like the idiot because that was a logical horse.
I would have had some more coverage with the other horses, but ADW giving me issues, and it's always like that. I mean, that's the downfall of not putting your bets in earlier. It saves you money sometimes, but
you can always put them in and cancel, right? But then you have to remember to do that.
Yeah.
Well, here, my saver, again, we used the money. I did not want, look, just real quick, all my tickets earlier in the day were, I don't have the 3 on any of them. I wanted to beat the 3. We talked about the race, Ciaran. We looked at the stuff, the probables, this and that. I came back and played my saver pick 3, and I did use the 3 here. So I am alive to the 7. That's it. But at least I'm alive to my top pick. So my pivot was really, really good.
And my spread ticket by the Chalk win in the first leg gave me lots of options because I'm spready in this one. I've got
you got a lot of
3, 5, 6, 9, 11. I'm alive.
You have a lot of outs. The problem is
they're going to pay
Chalk.
Yeah.
But look, you came back and did this, Ciaran, the $20 double.
Yep.
3-3. We did not hit the community double, unfortunately, because we were trying to beat both favorites. But maybe you guys played Ciaran's double here. So, Ciaran, this is a good one. And you played this in the contest.
Yeah. I only did it for $10 versus 20 because I kind of spread away from it. But still, I got it.
You said it was $72.
So I got $140.
Yeah.
The problem is
this was 9-5.
Yeah, but the problem is someone watching the show, it's $140. I got to win this race. I got no ammo for this race. So I'm going to end up, but a win is a win. I win, I'll walk away more than I spent on the contest.
Yeah, once it's official, we'll look at everything. But here, Ciaran, this is what happened, I think. The 10 was my top pick. Max got excited.
10 got hammered.
The late money came in 7. It went off. It was 6-1 when we were putting our community ticket in, and
Where
it went
did-
off at 7-2.
That horse finished nowhere because I had 0 notes on the 10. I didn't even look at it. Or if I looked at it, it was a looking off to the next one.
We were
But none of
smart to throw out the Jacobsons, right?
Yeah.
The Jacobson didn't
I
win.
think Jacobson's came in 3rd and 4th.
Who finished second?
Perfect Force, Asmussen. Those guys are on a heater. They're definitely guys to watch right now. They are.
Yeah,
they are
look,
winning.
9 would have been much better for me. I had the 9 on. I had the 9 on my pick 3. But no, I mean, no one was beating that Speed King. Inside and speed, that's not been winning all meet, and that horse is just absolutely dominated. All right, well, at least we're all alive. Ciaran's got things cooking in the contest. I pivoted, so I'm alive in my pick 3 just to my A. Ciaran pivoted and came back with his double, the 3-3 double. So I would say good work all around. I'm pleased to be alive in my pick 3 I didn't really like the 3.
Let's see what the pick 3 right now is paying. What are you alive to? Which number? 3?
I'm just to the 7. That's it.
$203 for the 7. And I don't have the 7 on my ticket. So it sounds like the 7's going to win, knowing my luck against.
Well, you know what? Yeah. Here's the thing. Because look, the 7 was on that was my pick on the community ticket too.
Yeah.
So you know what's going to happen, Ciaran? We got to play an exacta with the 7 on top of your horse because you're going to run second.
Yep. So
7 on top of the 3. Let's see what that pays.
So actually, while we're looking at it, Frank, the double money went up. So $72.50 for the 3 is the favorite. Next up is the 7 at 97. Then the 5.
9. The 9.
Oh, the 9 at 90. Then the 7 at 97. And 5 at 104. And then we start going up. Pick 3.
3975 in the double.
Pick 3. The 3 is a dominant favorite, 125. Then
No, not
actually
dominant.
not.
The 9.
9 is 135. So the 9 really did I mean, I saw that too. I mean, gets in light, but 0 for 11 at Oaklawn. Ran here. I mean, I talked about that earlier. I thought, but my big note in capitals were the post may be key out there on the outside, the 9 spot.
3957 of the money's that.
So the favorite in the pick 4 is the 9, Frank, at $124. The 3 is second choice at $128. Pick 5, the 9 is the $470, and then actually the 5 is second at $491, and the 3 at $519. So interesting.
What are you alive to, Ciaran? Let's figure that out first.
I'm alive to 3, 5, 6, 9, 11 on the pick 3.
So why don't we write those down? What's the 3 paying?
125.
Okay, next what do you got? 3 what?
5 is 152.
152, okay.
6 is 213.
213, yep.
9 is 135.
Okay.
And the 11 was the stupid one I put in because it sounded like toilet, so I used that one. It's paying $7.97.
There you go. It's gonna change. Your luck's gonna change right here. And what is the 7 paying in the pick 3? That's mine.
203.
203. Okay, so we're not looking at major stuff.
No, it's not.
So your double, your 3-3 double is what?
125, 126. So I'll lose $3. But at least I'll get it.
You have a $20. You have it 4 times.
No,
right?
the double. I was talking about the pick 3. The double, it's paying $72. So I have it 4 times. So the 3 pays me $280, $290. That's almost.
So it pays you $290 in the double, and then the numbers you gave me were for $3 pick 3, and you only have it once.
Yes.
So $290 and 125, 5, 11, 415 if the chalk, the 3 wins with the morning line chalk. I mean, I think that's who you want. You want the 3 of the 11 because look, your other pick 3s, 152, 135, 230, and not great.
Not
I mean,
great.
they're better than losing, nothing. But so you really want 11-3. I just need the 7.
The reason I looked at this 11, I mean, I was looking at it and I mistyped it and I was like, oh, where is it? Let me find it.
I thought it was toilet too.
I went, yeah, it was like Twirling Toilet. That's an interesting name. And then I was like, it's actually not the worst horse I could pick in a race. I was like, one back. I mean, it's not without a chance. At least it's on the outside post. I mean, we've seen crazier stuff happen here.
I'm trying to talk himself into victory here. It's like anyone who read Ulysses and James Joyce, talk himself into boldness. The more he talks about it, the more confident he becomes.
No, it sounds like totally one of I've had 15 Hennessy's at the contest, and this is the horse that wins it for me.
This is the horse who's going to change your luck around.
Yeah, we'll see.
This is what I'm talking about. You've been running second. Twirling Toilet. Of all horses, this is the one that's going to do it for you. And it's a nice pay. Let me run through the comments real quick here on Jeff. Good luck, guys. Same to you, Jeff. PGZ. You know what, PGZ? Do me a favor. We'll take this offline. Email me my scatoniracing@gmail. If you have any questions about odds and all that stuff, we can discuss that privately. scatoniracing@gmail. Thank you for joining us. Chris Babcock going to the Rose Bowl. It's Chris Babcock's twirl. We just live in it. Shateen tonight, 14 horse fields in every ways. You've been doing really well racing downwind. You're on a good little bit of a heater. So if anyone's staying up late tonight, check out Racing Downwind on X. Speed number slumps. Dan H. Sheesh, GTW, no doubter. Gate to wire. Dan H. is alive to the 367, but for $3. Yeah, nothing's paying all that great. Jeff, play the community bet. Sorry. It's like the first community bet we didn't hit, but, what are you going to do? Chris Babcock.
We would have been alive, but the will pays weren't enough when we were paying $5. It was only paying us, $72 still wasn't paying us enough.
No, it was paying 52 when we looked, remember? And we both decided.
So that's how big it went up. It really went.
I know. That's huge.
$20. We usually don't see that too often. So
I was just going to say, everybody complains about prices getting crushed. That one went up. No, Ciaran, I think the reason we didn't play it on the community ticket is because you would give it out on your own ticket.
Yeah, we had it all the way around. And
the purpose of the community ticket is to try and hit something that is a little fuzzy,
And we're only spending $5 and we're spreading on some prices, and it's kind of a backup to our other ones. And when they all hit, there's certain combos when they will, we really get paid. I think it was worth taking the risk. We only spent $60. It wasn't like we threw a lot at this one.
We do know the prices, but the prices aren't final. We have an idea of the prices, but they're not final until the gates open. It's not fixed wagering like with bookies. It's pari-mutuel through the tote system, and I can explain that all to you in another conversation. Jeff Soto, welcome, Jeff, alive to in the pick 4. Let's see what those are paying, Ciaran.
Pick 4, 1, 3, 5, 6. He's got 372, 129. 148, 304.
All right. Good luck, my friend. Josh Plummer, welcome back, Josh. Pick 3. Scratch of the 11, still get the post-time favorite. You know what? It's funny. We should know the rules.
We should know this, and I don't know. I think they give you a refund in this bet, or they. I think they do a consolation. Yeah, I think it might be a small consolation. I'm not sure exactly, but
that's how it used to be. I used to play pick 3s a lot when they were $1, and it was always a consolation. I stopped playing them when they became 50 cents. And now that they're back up, they're $3, we're playing them. You think we should know the rules, huh, Ciaran? We should probably look into that. Like reading the conditions, we should read the rules.
I know in California, we get refunded the bet. I'm not sure what it's like at Oaklawn, because we get refunded.
No, you don't. You get a consolation.
Oh, you do? Yeah. That shows you.
Yeah.
I guess we'll look into that.
They don't refund the bet. No, they're not giving you all your money back. No way.
No, they refund the portion of it. I thought they did. Maybe I'm thinking of something.
No, they don't refund it. It's a consolation pay. There's a difference. Yeah. That's what they used to do in the doubles and the pick 3s. Pick 4s and up, you get the post-time favorite unless you designate
even this race, Frank. Right now we're sitting at 9 at 4-1. So the CAWs do not know what's going. This is a low price for the favorite in this leg.
Yeah. PGZ, definitely email me. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've looked at Betfair. I know the exchange markets. I know, what the bookies lay, all that stuff. But we'll do that offline. All right, Ciaran, let's look at anything sneaky going on here.
The only sneaky thing is that no one knows what's going on when we got a 4-1 favorite. That's what it's.
Look at this.
But I know
5-1, 5-1, 9-2, 4-1. Nobody knows.
This is usually when I would get, but I've only had one Hennessy and it's early. This is when I'd usually get lulled into doing trifectas and exactas. But nope, not doing it. Nope, not doing it. I'll look at maybe a win bet. I will say, in my contest, I'm kind of mad. If I hadn't had those issues, I would have had a double into the 5. So the 5 is the one I feel is my danger, but at least I have it on the pick 3. So it's not like I'm out of luck, if you know what I mean.
Well, based on money, the 6 that we talked about, Cooperin, that one's bet in half off a 10-1 morning line. So I would say of all the horses, that's the sneaky one at the moment. So neither one of us, we use that horse in our communal, but we're not alive to it on anything else, and our communal's dead. Do we want to look about maybe doing something with that horse?
I mean, we can look and see what exactas are paying here. I mean, unless they get ravaged, but let's see. What's your thoughts?
My thing is we still have 10 minutes. A lot can change in 10 minutes. That's why I'm saying I'm like trying to scour the pools. I wish our forensic accountant Nick Sievers was here, because
3 with 5 is $24. 5 with 3 is $24. So, and the 6 with 3 is 47. 3 with 6 is 43. So I would say 5 is the second choice in here. Actually,
how about this? Ciaran?
9 with 3 is 28. 3 with 9 is 28. So even though we're looking at, this, the 7 just took some money there, Frank. 7's.
We'll come back to that when it gets closer. Let's look at the pick 5 will pays. Yeah. We sniffed out some good ones there. Remember? Let's look.
Pick 5. Pick 5. You want pick
the
5.
9 is the favorite in the pick 5.
And number 5 is close second choice. And right now in the exacta money between all the the top chalks, it's 3 and 5 are the favored combo. So I mean, looking at the pick 5, we've got 5 at 491, 9 at 470, 3 at 519. Actually, why has it got 13? 13 didn't get into this race, did it?
No.
Okay. Oh, those are the consolation ones that people used them this morning. Okay. It's weird that they show a pay, not just the line through it. So it looks like it's a 3-horse race. We got 3, 5, 9.
3, 5. This is in the pick 5. 3, 5, 9. But look at the board though. It's like it's all over. It's wacky.
And then when I was looking before we went and did that exercise, Frank, when I was looking at the probables on the exactas,
yes,
it looked like the 5 and the 3 are first and second co-favorites, and the 9 was just based on because 5-3 in the exactas paying 24, 3-5 is paying 25, 9-3 is 27, 3-9 is 27. So me looking at that. 3 is going to be favorite. 5 is going to be second. 9 is third. But I mean, we still got a lot of money coming into the pools. If you were looking to structure tickets on who's on top and second and whatnot.
Yeah. So there's nothing really funny because
7 with 3 is 28. 3 with 7 is 29. I mean, they're all in that same zone. They don't know what to do until they do at the last minute.
That's interesting. Yeah. So we're probably not going to see any weird things. Oh, how about Jeff? The jockey on the 9 hasn't won in more than 3 months. Let's see. K-Har. Wow. That's, what do you got on that jockey, Ciaran?
He's one of those, I don't know enough, and I've not seen enough with that dude, But let's see. What did I say?
Also, the 9 is 0 for 11 at Oaklawn.
The horse is 0 for 11. Ran, but my other note here was ran 2 weeks ago at 6 furlongs, coming late. So I thought the post and the distance might favor the horse. But if the jockey is a clown, then maybe not.
9. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know enough. Maybe he's coming off an injury or something. I don't know enough about that, but thank you for that info. Let me look. I'm looking at the imputed odds on optics for the double. And again, it's all very close, Ciaran. So the 3 is 4.5 to 1. The 5 is 5 to 1. The 7 is 5 to 1. The 9 is 6 to 1. And then the 6 is the sneaky one, 8 to 1. That's the sneaky one. That's the sneaky one. I don't know what to do with the horse, though. You know, I mean, how do you see this race? Like, let's talk. Yeah, let's. We haven't really talked much handicapping today because this sequence really lent itself to.
Well, as we said, there's 9,000 handicapping shows where they throw the screen up with all the probables and whatnot. We're a gambling show. We're playing what we're playing.
No. Yeah, I know that, and we're doing a great job with that. But maybe the picture will become a little clearer if you and I banter a little bit about the horses. So who was your top pick?
My top pick here was the 5, which I do not have in my double. That was my my top. Oh no, wait, sorry. My top pick was 3. Second was the 9. Third was 5, 6, and 11 was mine.
Let's start with the 3. The reason I wanted to beat the 3. I thought the 3 is gonna, the 3 is gonna have to go. The 3 is gonna get stuck on the inside, and I thought it was gonna be very difficult to wire the field.
I thought the fact that the 3 was inside and had to go actually plays to the horse's strength, and they're gonna let him go because when this horse wins, it wires the field. So
Correct.
This horse wants to clear anyway. So.
But I thought there was some speed outside. The 9 has speed. The 10 has speed. 2 back, the toilet had speed. Plus, the inside is walking great.
I thought the other ones just might let him go. And if he gets, a length or 2 ahead, come catch me kind of thing.
Let me look on optics.
But, that's why I thought the danger might have been the 5 who just chills, stalks, and pounces late, and I'm...
Who'd you say, the 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, on optics, the 5 looks really good. It's going to be forwardly placed and can finish. It doesn't look. It's not anticipating a super fast pace. So maybe your 3 can just make the lead and wire them. Off the pace, the 7 looks good. The 1 looks good from off the pace. I don't think either one of us mentioned the 1.
Let's see, do I have anything on the 1?
Let us know your top picks, everyone. Everyone give us one horse to look at. Here, no love for the 1 off the layoff. Yeah, Jeff, we're just talking about the 1 right now. Thank you. House Hartman off the layoff. Very good, actually. Hasn't raced at Oaklawn. 3 for 11 at the distance. I think I didn't like the inside because the inside's been dead. I think that was the only reason. But the 1 looks pretty good. What do you think, Ciaran? That's a no. I can read you like a book. That's a no. That's lost its
I'm trying to be politically correct. Come on.
Oh, really? On this show?
Yes.
You come in peace.
No. For yes, I do. Well, I was trying to yesterday.
Come in peace.
No, I was yesterday, but then I had to date.
I don't know what that means. Like come in peace. What does that mean? No, I don't even want to go there. Hey, what's up with your buddy Steve-O? He started a show tonight with Nick Tamaro.
Yeah.
Everybody's an expert. Let's go. Come on.
No one does it live. We need we need the follows and we need the likes because the copycats are coming.
Because you're breaking up, Ciaran. What'd you say?
I was saying we need the likes and subscribes because we know the copycats are going to be coming. We're going to start seeing lots of live shows. Yeah, but
look at Ciaran. I'm not trying to brag on us, but I'm looking at the live numbers right now on X. The real horse players of Oaklawn Park, me and you, double trouble, plus 242 watching at the moment. Steve-O with Nick Tamaro, plus 5. May Hemley, Oaklawn Park, plus 1. And I think that 1 is probably Nick Sievers. So good luck, Nick, plus if you're in the tournament. But
and they've got an ADW. They got an ADW pushing Emily. Wow. Okay.
We're the best. We're the best show in the business. Let's go. All right. How about this? Like Dan H. Like the 7 a good bit here. Yeah, 7 was my top
Actually,
pick. I mean,
what's the one
I'm alive to the 7 in the pick 3.
I'm not. So that's to me here, and I'm gonna.
You're breaking up again. Is that the one you just wrote the odds down for and didn't come back?
Yeah, and then we ended up using it because I was like, whenever I do that and I have it on my list and I don't do more, and it's one of your top choices, that horse ends up doing well and winning. So
the 7 is the current favorite, Ciaran. 7-2. Very interesting.
Oh, really?
Was not expecting that. I mean, the horse was third choice on the morning line, but you know, currently the favorite, but very lukewarm. I thought Steve-O was going to get you on his show at some point.
I was on it before.
Yeah,
Actually,
I know.
I did it last year, and I happened to do it when it was snowing and ice and stuff like that. So,
well, he missed his chance because now you have your own show.
But that was one of those things where, you know, we have this thought in our head that it's always snowing at Oaklawn, and here we've had some fantastic weather-free racing. How many other people who didn't watch our show are betting Oaklawn now? Because we're betting it because it's great racing. Like, my word, what great racing, huh?
I just don't like them. I don't like them forcing their stakes race to start the pick 3 if it's a 6-horse field. We need big fields in all 3 of these races. Would you agree?
Yes, but I think I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt where they're doing it as an idea to promote it as a new bet. So I get that side of it. And maybe when they come back when they take that break, you know, for 3 weeks and they come back for that next condition book, they know, you know what I mean? They can see the numbers, you know.
Yeah.
These guys
I think
look
it kind of
like
hurts to handle, but that's me.
I think these guys are going to look at the numbers and, you know, we've been sending them info. We're like, hey guys, if you make it hard to start the sequence, you're going to blow both pools up. Isn't that the whole point?
All right, real quick, Ciaran, because there's 0 minutes to post. You're good in your contest. You don't have to do anything there.
I had $4 left, so I just did a $1.50 trifecta, 3-5 over 3-5-7.
All right, well, those are Dan's horses. Exacta key box 7 over 3-5-6. The 6 is that Cooperin horse that we talked about. So he likes all the same horses as we do. We'll talk, Chris. We'll talk about this after this race because we have 0 minutes. We want to get everybody's input on what our schedule should be because there's a lot going on here. Anyone alive to anyone? Anything to root for? I know Jeff Soto's got some stuff cooking. Kieran's got the double for $20. I have the pick 3, but just for $1. I mean, there's a lot going on. This is very interesting to see how this.
Oh, what was the pool today, anyway, Frank?
I can look right here. Real quick though, the 3 now is the 7-2 favorite. Nobody knows what to do. The double pool was 110,000. The pick 3 was 99,000.
They only got 99 for the pick 3, really? Okay.
You start with a chalk in the first leg of a six horse field.
That's surprising when they had no, I mean, they got all the California money today as well. So
I think it's, someone way smarter than me needs to do an analysis of field sizes when starting the sequence. You know what I mean? Like, I think just anecdotally, you and I have realized that if it's a short field or there is an overwhelming favorite to start, the numbers are not that good.
No, you want to, and that
people are alive in the pick 5.
And I mean, we even look at us, Frank. We had pick 3 options because we were alive, and our community bet we only spent $60 when usually we were spending 120 plus, but we were alive for other horses because the chalk won the first leg.
I didn't even come back and play a double. Yeah, because I'm alive to my A horse in the next race, and I don't want to spread and cost myself more money because it's only paying 200 and something, right? So I'm just going to sit pretty.
So, hey, Frank, what did you say the double was today?
110. 110.
56 last year, Frank. Almost double.
The greatest show on earth.
And the pick 3, what was it this year?
99.
55 last year.
Okay. Do
you have pick 4 numbers?
Yeah.
What's the pick 4?
160.
112 last year.
Pick 5, 269.
175. So yeah, I mean, lots of eyes looking at Oaklawn. You know,
And this is the same day last year, a Friday.
Yeah, Friday the 27th last year. Yep.
Did they race on Boxing Day the 26th?
Let me look here.
Those would be better numbers actually, but
yeah. Oh, it was Thursday last year, right? Do they race on Boxing Day? I don't know, to be honest.
All right, let's look after they're in the gate. Good luck, everyone. I really need the 7 here. The 7 breaks last. Oh well.
Swiss Guard with a good move in the first 16th to get towards the fence. And about the 3 path right now as he goes into the turn, but now tucks over. Leads by a length and a half in the early stages. Cooperin runs in the second position. Camp Daddy to the outside. Then comes Metatron's Muse. He's in the 4th position with Words of Wisdom. Lemon Drop Shot is 3 deep. Farther out, Twirling Troilette. He's within 5 lengths of the lead. The Gray Dual Monarchy is next. Spitester Red is 3rd last, along with Proven Advocate. They're 2 clear of Ben Franklin. And Eternally Grateful is at the back. For a field of 12, they're compact here. 8 lengths from first to last down the back stretch, halfway home. Remember, this race will end at the 16th pole, and an early move is coming from Dual Monarchy. He was about 7th or 8th moment ago. He's now 2nd behind Swiss Guard, who's still in front. Swiss Guard into the forward turn, about 2
going
lengths.
slow, man.
Monarchy both shaken up. The joint 2nd rounding the forward turn. Metatron's Muse.
Do you have the
12? 7, man. I got screwed.
Do you have the 12?
No.
Oh.
Lemon Drop Shot in the meantime.
No, I have a single to the 7 who broke dead last through 48 and 1.
Top of the stretch, we come back to the lead. Swiss Guard still in front. Cooperin right behind him.
There's the wise guy horse we talked about.
Yep.
Dual Monarchy.
There's the winner. We sniffed it out.
2 behind.
Easy game.
Cooperin.
Capitalize on it though.
Surge to a short lead here. And Cooperin is
Here
going
comes
to
the 7 flying late. Who was on the 7? Arietta.
to the finish.
God dang it.
Race was second best, tight for third.
Wow, Ciaran, we found the horse. We just didn't bet it.
Yeah, well, at least what did the pick 3 pay? I mean, it was not much.
213, but we found. I mean, we talked about maybe betting that horse to win.
Oh, at least I broke the curse. It was my new shirt. That's what it is.
Oh, did you hit the pick 3?
I had the pick 3. Yes.
Ciaran, look, see, I'm happy for you. Congratulations. I'm not going to curse and throw my TV monitor because my 7 broke last.
Blah,
Who's probably
blah,
the best
blah,
horse in the race.
blah, blah.
But what did I say?
Blah, 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 blah.
Look what I got you for Christmas.
Blah, blah, blah.
You better take that blah 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 down because look, I got you winning. Look at this was my present to Ciaran today. Winners.
Well,
if you watch the top of the show, Santa delivered the wrong box. Double Trouble care of Frank Scatoni, but it was meant for Ciaran.
Yep, because
look what Santa brought Ciaran this year. Winners.
Yeah, this was me the other day.
Crybaby. Oh, every
time I hear that, I think of that one scene in Let It Ride when he goes up to the money room and they got the Arabian guy crying because he's handing over the suit.
Well, here, so I couldn't find it, but there was YouTube. Dan H posted something. I somehow found the comment and then I couldn't find it again. He stood up for you and he said Ciaran is a fierce competitor.
You thought I was getting mad at you. I was mad at the contest, and just like the second.
I know, but what I couldn't get my head around is that you just kept making the point that you're running second to my horse.
No, but what I was trying to make the point was while we're competing against each other. If you actually listen to us two clowns, we always have one end of the doubles and whatnot between our horses. So we're actually throwing good stuff out. And I was like, I'm losing. That was the point I was trying to make. Yes,
but see, you're still not getting them. We gave out the winning pick 3 ticket.
Oh,
it just happened to be my ticket.
Yep.
You were just mad that it wasn't you.
Well, I think what it was I hate getting knifed in the last race and contest.
I understand. So does everybody. I get it.
It's usually what it is.
But you could have said, you know what, Frank?
Well, that's why I downloaded this.
Congratulations.
I went down and downloaded all this stuff for you now, so I've got all the new sound effects.
Congratulations.
So, Ciaran, here's what I was saying. Dan H was like, "Yeah, man, Ciaran got fired up. He's a competitor." And I go, "Absolutely, I get it." And then one of my guys who follows my writing and stuff sent me a message. It was like, "That was a great show." He goes, "Oh man, Ciaran's face turned beet red. You could tell he was pissed." And he goes, "Frank, next time you win, work on an end zone dance."
No, we always have this, and I mean, I went through. I was like, "This is when Frank's picking his horse." And I got this noise.
What is that?
Roulette wheel.
See, that's what pissed me off. You never acknowledge the fact that sometimes I'm a pretty good handicapper.
And then
I get lucky.
And then this is actually the first show in 2 months where usually you forget to unmute yourself and you're over there talking for like 5 minutes. So I even had this when you're doing.
You know, I'm annoyed that my 7 broke last and never had a chance, but
who was on that? I mean, so the one thing, like we talk about a lot of times, like we come into Oaklawn fresh. We kind of knew some jockeys from when, you know, they would travel to the other places like Saez and, you know, like R8 and those. But I think I'm starting to get a read on some of these jockeys and some of these trainers. Like some of them we know toss, like, you know, so I mean, it takes a while to get used to it.
Here's the thing, Ciaran. We talked about no one knowing what to do, whatever. Ben Franklin ended up going off 7-2. So, you know, I bet a lot of the CAW money was on that horse. Cooperin took all the early, but we sniffed Cooperin out. If you listen to the show, even though we did not bet Cooperin, we put Cooperin on our communal double because we followed the money and we realized that horse was live. So hopefully
the trainer stats were great. I mean, third off the layoff. 7 of 16, 38%. You know, some trainers, like we talk about a lot of times, some trainers will win most of the time first off the claim. Some trainers will take a shot, regroup, and then fire big. You know, I mean, those tendencies show up when you look at some of the stats.
Right. So here's the thing, Ciaran, right? We found the money. We're like, okay, the 6 is live. And we went back and we looked at the 6 and we decided to use the horse on our ticket. You had the horse in your pick 3. Looks like, oh, wait, hold on, wrong one. I had Jeff Soto. I think he hit the pick 4. Here, he was alive. So, yeah, good for Jeff. He had the 6 in the pick 4. Let me see who else. I'm happy with the result of that show. I'm frustrated that my 7.
Even Dan knows.
What?
Usually at the end of the last race, you always forget to unmute yourself. It's kind of funny.
And Dan's the one who stuck up for you. He's like, you know what? Ciaran's a competitor. Oh, look, Dan H. 6-7. So good for you, Dan.
Oh, 6-7. What is it? Is this what you do for 6-7?
Oh, that's right, 6-7. So yeah, Jeff's right. Sandy and Likely running big on the 26th. Yeah, but this wasn't. This was the equivalent Friday, Jeff. It wasn't.
We just look at their equivalent Friday. I mean, their pool is juice, but that's a big move up in the double. They saw.
My question though to you, Ciaran, is did they run on the 26th last year?
They did not run on the 26th.
Okay. So yeah, Jeff, we're comparing days of the week. I know it's a little different. It's an outlier because of Boxing Day and whatever, but the numbers have been crushing it because we track them every day.
Yep,
I think on Sunday the double was up, or Friday was 200%, right?
Yep. So
Ciaran said my horse always runs second and Frank's horse wins. Yes, that's true. Today was different, and I'm very. Oh my God, I'm so happy that the monkey is off your back because now.
No, the monkey's
now
not.
You won't be such a grump.
I need a couple in a row. Oh, actually, speaking of that, Sunday. So what are we doing Sunday? Are we doing Saturday?
Let me just roll through, make sure. And then we'll just series. John Blasi, good for you, John. He had the pick 3. Thanks, guys. Dan H. Oh, it's no consolation. Oh, you get the favorite. That's a bummer. $6. All right. Well, terrible. It's yeah. Yeah. I don't know. We're just trying to compare comparable days. That's all.
It's the easiest way, and these guys didn't really do it. And Santa Anita juiced their numbers a little because Gulfstream Racing wasn't exactly the best. I think Oaklawn of the tracks I've looked at, Frank,
Yeah.
Outside of California, Oaklawn crushes it, man.
Oaklawn, it's the best racing right now. I'm happy to have Santa Anita back. Let me find that comment and I'll put it up. And then we have some discussions. We got to figure out what we're doing, Ciaran. So the 28th is opening day for Santa Anita, and it's Sunday.
Yep.
We always do shows on Fridays and Sundays. So I don't know. Maybe we should announce it tomorrow. Maybe we should. We don't even know what we're doing yet, do we?
No, we don't. We're still up in the air. Do we stay here? Or do we do our usual Santa Anita? I mean, what time? So if we were to do Santa Anita, it would be 2:45 on Sunday, Frank, because they've actually got an early post time for you guys. They've got 11 races, so Santa Anita starts at 11 o'clock on
so there
Sunday.
would be some overlap, right?
Yes, if we do both, if we do both tracks, we'd have an overlap. We'd be starting at 3:16 is race 9 for the late pick 3. Frank muted himself again. I get to say,
I need it because my executive producer is giving me some, well, you know what? The question is, Chris, we're not sure yet. We will be doing a show.
We are absolutely doing the show. We just don't know which
we
track.
Don't know if it will be, yes. It might be 100% Oaklawn. It might be 100% Santa Anita. Might be a hybrid. We're not sure yet. We'll look at the schedules. We'll look at the races. But believe me, you will know. We'll tweet it out tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everyone. You got a round of applause for Ciaran? You got a soundbite for you there?
Let me see. Oh, wrong one. That was one when you walk away. Sorry, wrong one.
Here's what you win today. You got the monkey off your back. You look, he's smiling. I know why you won, because you came in peace.
I did. I was on the couch last night, so I didn't. But maybe tonight, we'll see.
Ciaran came in peace today. He had a clear head.
Those of you, this was the shirt. I bought matching shirts.
We got fun Ciaran back, ladies and gentlemen. See how fun this show is?
I bought matching shirts, and the wife made me sleep on the couch, and I can't tell why. For those of you who didn't show in earlier.
All right, so Ciaran goes out a winner. I go home in trouble. You know what? I'm happy to take this L if that means Ciaran's going to be in a good mood.
But we had some. I mean, we sniffed out some things. We're starting to see a few trends here. Really, when you're handicapping this track, absolutely pay attention to the pick 3s, into and out of, and what changes there are on who's a favorite into it and who's a favorite out of it. And you'll sniff out use the help of the big money guys. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're just riding their coattails, and so what if we get paid slightly less? When we do hit, we hit, Yeah,
I mean, here's the thing about that 6, Ciaran. You had the horse in your pick 3. I had the horse on some of my tickets. But when we were talking about, the race, it wasn't on our radar because it was like a 3rd, 4th, or 5th choice or whatever. But once we started looking at the money and we go, well, this horse is bet in half. This horse is taking some sneaky action in the probables, blah, blah, blah. We talked about that horse. We gave it out. So if you were listening, you made money. I know Dan had the 6. Really, really good stuff. So, Terry's now, she's rejoining as president of your fan club. Let me run through the comments here. Very entertaining. Thank you, Racing Downwind. We really appreciate you and all the work you do. Oh, look at Larry here. The LD. Sam Houston Degenerates and Jockey Club picked up on DT show. Texas Terry. That's funny. So watching the show. Okay, well, if you followed Ciaran today, you did okay. So here,
and I've told people on Twitter before, that is one of my favorite tracks to visit, Frank. Sam Houston, just a great track. I wish we could actually gamble on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, they're takeout, and I mean they don't do player friendly stuff. So except for the contest, move on. I don't want to talk about anything but Oaklawn. Fairgrounds. Good luck. Good luck, Jeff. You have a bomb at Fairgrounds. Find a way. Jeff Soto, if you do Sundays, a watch from the radar. Oh, man. Oof, good luck. Dialed on the phone. Awesome. I love it. Have fun in Vegas. We tried Turfway, and, it was good, but I like dirt racing. I like Oaklawn so much better. So much better. Would you agree?
I agree. And I mean, yeah, the pays are very attractive and fun, but I don't want to be going 500 deep on a ticket. I mean, it might pay 10 grand, but
the other thing, they don't have these special wagers. The only reason we did Turfway is because there was a carryover in their pick 5.
Yes. Yeah.
They don't, so, I mean, we're not playing tracks who don't support these player friendly. We're all about pro player pools and wagers. John Blasi, do one for Santa Anita Monday. So, yeah, let's talk about the schedule a little bit, Ciaran.
Oh, that's right.
Santa Anita races Sunday and Monday.
And then they're back Wednesday.
Tuesday. Yeah, they're dark Tuesday. And then Wednesday through Sunday, right?
Yeah, but like me, so we got another storm coming in next Wednesday, Thursday. So that's going to be.
Oh, we do? I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
We shall see. And it's one of what makes it easy to handicap Oaklawn, even if a snowstorm or a tsunami rolls in. It's on dirt anyway. That's the issue with the turf tracks. You don't know if they're going to stay on.
You're handicapping dirt no matter what, right?
Yeah. They're always going to be racing. Yeah,
always going to be racing unless it's really, really bad. And I'm actually I don't want to say I'm looking forward to some sloppy tracks, but I think it'll be good for our handicapping in the long run because we don't do it.
Well, yeah, Frank and I actually talked about it. We're like, we've gotten really lucky with Oaklawn having. I mean, the Californians brought the weather to Oaklawn. Like, what great weather they have. But I'm not opposed because my handicapping sucks on off tracks, even if there's a little bit of rain and it changes it up. So that is one area of my handicapping I am looking forward to improving. And
that's right. We have an opportunity to really dig deep and make it better.
Because usually when it rains, I'm like, well, it's a toss. If my horses get scratched, or I'm just not going to bet it. Then I look back.
Well, they're off the turf. They're off the turf. Well, that's the problem. They're off the turf, right? So that's all. But you know what? We're dealing with dirt horses at Oaklawn. So who knows? We might be better on sloppy tracks than we are on fast tracks. We don't even know. So that's going to be a challenge for us. But I'm looking forward to it. Texas says howdy, guys. Like and subscribe. Here, John. How about this? If we get $200 in tips on our tip jar QR code, we'll do a show on Monday. Scan that QR code if you wanna tip the degenerates, or if we get up to 500 likes. How about that?
Man, we need to jam those viewers numbers, and we're doing it grassroots generic. So we're slowly creeping up there. But I mean, if everyone who watched subscribed, our numbers would be through the roof. Yeah, like and subscribe. We have a lot of people who watch who aren't subscribers yet. But if you guys want more shows and more tracks and all that stuff, if we get the numbers up, we'll do that. Our thing is player-friendly tracks and their bets. So if other tracks do low takeout, pick threes and doubles, we're all over it. We're hired guns. We'll go wherever.
But I mean, I will say I'm really enjoying these Oaklawn races.
I'm glad that they did this bet because I would not have gambled at all really this month. I would have been on vacation. I enjoy Oaklawn, really do. I'm glad we stumbled on it.
That was all you. That was the very bottom of an article that we found out about it. John, the pick 5 it is 15%, but first of all, hitting a pick 5 is extremely difficult. Second of all, we tried doing the pick 5 show and we were on for 4 hours, and that's just. I mean, if someone wants to pay us a lot of money to do it, we're more than happy to do it. But it's just too much. Larry, Dan, Miller, saying LD. Yeah, they don't follow HISA. They don't send their signals out to the other tracks. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff going on with Texas racing. And also, we talked about Nick. They just hired Nick Tamaro. They just hired him to do player development and reach out. And I don't think they're doing anything to negate the influence of betting teams. So I'm not sure how those pools will be for players like us. Yep. Chris Babcock reposted the stream. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, more people repost, like, subscribe. Yay! Tip jars for Texas Terry. Yeah, Texas Terry and Shannon. We We got to buy them presents.
I mean, the tracks are paying attention. Oaklawn saw what Santa Anita and Del Mar did, and they rolled out this bet, and their handles up. I mean, this is more tracks need to do it, and they didn't get rid of. I mean, the big money teams can still play, and we're playing along with them, and we're sniffing out some good value.
Yeah, I mean, why fight it, right? We found a way where not only can we coexist, but we can actually take advantage of their expertise, because we talked about Cooperin. The only reason why, I mean, we both had the horse, but we didn't talk about the horse or push the horse until we saw where the money was, you know? So,
even earlier to start that pick 3, I mean, Queen Azteca wasn't good enough, but that money sniffed that horse out, you know, I mean, if you were looking for horses underneath on exotics and whatnot, you know, following that money got you a nice price horse in second place.
She's not as
we should do,
winner, but she ran better than everybody else.
We forgot to do our will pays. What if we'd actually bet live money versus what it paid and what it did on the pick 3 and double?
Oh, you mean the parlay?
Yeah, let's see what the parlays did today.
All right, hold on. Let me get to it. I'll do it on ChatGPT just for just easier. And then I always back it up with my own math, but let me get that real quick. All right, Ciaran, you finally hit a pick 3, and watch, it's going to pay less than the parlay.
Yeah, that would actually be
your luck.
It would actually be the first time, because I think they always slightly pay more because of the low takeout.
Well, the pick 3 at Oaklawn has been paying way more. The doubles
this was the lowest one
more,
we've seen,
but not as much.
Yeah, usually it was like 700 plus.
Okay,
so you ready?
Calculate a $3 win parlay with horses that paid. Okay, what did the 6 in the first?
$4
6 in race 8.
$4.
$4
with 560.
I'm gonna say it's pretty good because this is super chalk right now.
With
$4, 560, and
1320.
1320. And what did the pick 3 pay?
Pick 3 paid $213 and 60
This has
cents.
got to be better. I mean, you have to be better, right? 110.
Yeah, and there was a consolation pay too, so it paid.
Right, so money, they'd suck money out.
Yeah.
No, Ciaran, I'm typing in. I go $4, 560. I'm going, how did this pay $200 and something? This should be paying like $100.
And I had a consolation for the 11 as well, so I paid pretty good. Let's see what the double paid.
Ciaran, the pick 3 has been paying way more better than the parlay.
Yeah, when you hit that $700 one, I think when we did the parlay, it was only supposed to pay. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, the parlay was $500, and we got back like $760 on the pick 3.
We made almost 80% more on the pick 3 day.
That 15% makes such a big difference.
And now the double. Let's see what the double paid, Frank. So you got
Hold on, $5 win parlay with horses that paid
$560 into 1320.
1320. Now the doubles typically has only been paying like
slightly more,
$20 more. Yeah. But let's see, calculate a $5 win parlay horse that paid $560. 92.40.
137.50, Frank.
That's great.
Another 50%. So I mean,
everyone's complaining about exactas that are paying less than they should be.
Rotate your money.
Why are people celebrating that these bets are paying more than they should? That's what drives me crazy.
We're all about the exactas. Let them eat themselves alive in the exactas, and we'll pick the scraps up on the win money and low takeout bets.
All right, hold on. Before we jump off, Dan said check your email. Let me check my email. Oh, how did you end up in the contest?
Oh, I flamed out.
Who won?
Did
Nick? We root for Nick. If
Nick only hit $1.50 yet. I think it was the same guys who win all these contests.
Dan said the pick 3 cash is good. Double the pay.
Ryan Petrunak. Him and Matt Miller pretty much win them all with the churn feature they have in those contests.
What's the guy's name?
Ryan Petrunak. But I mean, him and Matt, figured out the hole in Twin Spires contests because they give you bonus points for churning your money in contests. So all in, show. I mean, it makes sense, but
yeah,
after a while, it's like, yeah, I'm not going to play those.
yeah. I mean, well, Okay, so here's the thing, Ciaran. Dan just sent a screenshot of his winning pick 3 ticket. In the middle leg, he had the 11.
Yes.
Who was scratched.
Correct.
But he also had the winner who went off favorite. So he got the post-time favorite. They don't do a consolation. So his pick 3, he got it twice. Did you have the 11 in the middle leg? Because then you would have hit it twice.
I did not. Oh, so that makes sense because I saw when they were doing that pay. So that pick 3 paid even more with the 11 diluting the pool, huh?
No, if you had the 11, you got the post-time favorite. Right. So if the 11 had stayed in, that pick 3 would have paid more.
Oh, okay. I got you.
You see what I'm saying?
I got you now. Yeah.
So you kind of got screwed that the 11 got scratched because everybody who had the 11
got that. Yeah.
Got your horse. Got the favorite. The guy got the 3.
Okay.
So, yeah, you kind of got screwed. It should have paid even better. But good for Dan. Dan ended up getting it twice. So let me see. Yeah, 137.50. Pick 3. Yeah, 213.60. Yeah, there's no consolation or anything. You get the post-time favorite. So there you go. We learned something. So congrats to Dan. He ended up hitting it twice. I think that's it. We covered everything. We did pool sizes. We did win parlays.
We did everything.
We talked about our schedule, but nothing is definitive yet.
We'll let everyone know tomorrow. We'll decide.
Sure.
Frank will send out a tweet on his Twitter account and tell you with the link for the show. So stay tuned. We're definitely doing a show. Just a matter of where.
Do you like my present for you today, Ciaran?
Thank you. But yes, thank you. Well, it was a winner. Now, so on Sunday, it's going to be starting the streak. Winners.
I'm saying winners because you had all the winners in the sequence.
Yep. And the crew got out with pick 3 money. So as long as someone wins, Ciaran needs to not be a crybaby as usual, is what we're saying. No more of this.
No, you were fired up. I like that. I said we're really good friends and we give each other a lot of. But
the whole premise behind this show, as everyone knew, when we first pitched it to Chris, and he still makes fun of it. He's like, guys, that's not really a show. You two getting drunk and talking shit.
Talking smack. Turns out it actually is a show, and it's a really good. No, I said to you after the show, and I was like, I love that you got fired up, man. Yeah, you're pissed when you lose or whatever.
Well, we actually bet our stuff live. You guys could see it. We're not doing the handicapping 5 days early. We're going with the flow. We come in with a kind of a plan and try to pivot.
Yeah, this is the kind of content that we always said we would watch. So if we're, if watching with, I guess I'm just saying thanks for watching, everyone.
Yep. We'll see you guys on Sunday.
We'll figure out what we're doing on Sunday. We'll let everybody know. Congratulations. This is the start of. The monkey is off your back. No more seconditis. We're both going to crush it on the next show. All right, you take us out. You won.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you on Sunday. Time to be determined.